Good afternoon, and thank you for being here today. If you or someone you love depends on SSI, Social Security, or other retirement benefits, this update is extremely important. Over the past few weeks, there has been growing confusion, concern, and even fear among seniors about what is changing, what is staying the same, and who will actually receive payments under the revised relief plan. Today, we are going to slow everything down and explain what is really happening step by step in simple and clear language so you can understand how these changes may affect your monthly income and your financial security. Many seniors have told us they feel overwhelmed. They hear words like revised relief plan, SSI update, and major changes, but no one explains what those words actually mean in real life. Some people are worried their payments might stop. Others are hoping for extra help, but do not know if they qualify. The goal of this video is to replace confusion with clarity and fear with understanding. Everything we talk about today is focused on real programs that support older Americans, people with disabilities, and low-income households who rely on these benefits to survive. Let's start by talking about SSI itself, because many people confuse SSI with regular Social Security retirement benefits. Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, is a needs-based program. That means it is designed specifically for people who have very limited income and limited resources. Many SSI recipients are seniors aged 65 and older, but the program also helps people with disabilities and blind individuals of any age. SSI payments are meant to cover basic needs like food, shelter, and clothing, not luxuries. For millions of Americans, SSI is the difference between having stability and falling into deep financial hardship. Now, when officials talk about a revised relief plan, they are not talking about taking SSI away. That is an important point to understand right away. The discussion is about adjustments to how relief and support programs interact with SSI and other benefits, especially as the cost of living continues to rise. Prices for groceries, rent, utilities, and healthcare have gone up significantly, and many seniors are feeling the pressure every single month. Lawmakers and agencies are responding to that pressure, but the process is slow and often poorly explained. One of the biggest areas of change being discussed involves how income is counted for SSI eligibility and payment amounts. For years, many seniors have struggled because even small increases in income could reduce or eliminate their SSI benefits. This includes things like modest Social Security cost of living adjustments or small amounts of financial help from family members. Under the revised relief approach, there is increased attention on whether these rules are too strict and whether they unfairly punish people who are already struggling. Another key issue is resource limits. SSI has very low limits on how much money you can have in savings and still qualify. These limits have not kept up with inflation or modern living costs. Seniors often feel trapped, afraid to save even a small emergency fund because they worry it could cause them to lose their benefits. Recent discussions around the relief plan suggest that officials are seriously reconsidering how these limits are applied and whether adjustments are needed to better reflect today's economic reality. Now let's talk about stimulus-style relief, because this is where many rumors start. Over the past few years, stimulus payments played a major role in helping seniors survive economic shocks. While there is no blanket announcement of a brand new nationwide stimulus check at this moment, the revised relief plan includes targeted support measures that could result in additional payments or financial assistance for certain groups, including SSI recipients. These payments are not always labeled as stimulus checks, which is why many people miss them or misunderstand who qualifies. Some relief payments are issued automatically based on existing benefit records, while others may come through state-level programs or special federal initiatives tied to housing, energy assistance, or healthcare support. For seniors, especially those on SSI, it is very important to understand that help does not always arrive as one large check. Sometimes it comes as multiple forms of support spread across different programs, all working together to reduce monthly expenses. Another important change involves how quickly relief reaches seniors. In the past, delays were common and many people waited months for help. Under the revised approach, there is a stronger push to use existing data from Social Security and other agencies to deliver assistance faster and with fewer application barriers. This matters a lot for seniors who do not have the energy, internet access, or paperwork skills to navigate complex systems. Healthcare costs are also a major part of this conversation. Many SSI recipients are also enrolled in Medicaid or receive help with Medicare premiums. Rising medical costs have forced some seniors to choose between medications and other basic needs. The revised relief discussions include better coordination between SSI, Medicare, and Medicaid support to reduce out-of-pocket expenses and prevent benefit disruptions. While these changes may sound technical, their real-world impact can be significant, especially for seniors managing chronic health conditions. It is also important to address misinformation directly. Some headlines make it sound like major changes mean sudden cuts or loss of benefits. That is not what is happening. Changes take time, and when adjustments are made, there are usually protections in place to prevent people from being harmed without warning. Seniors should not panic based on social media posts or rumors. The safest approach is to understand the process, know what applies to your situation, and stay informed through reliable updates like this one. As we move forward in this video, we will talk more specifically about who is most likely to receive payments or additional support under the revised relief plan, how SSI recipients fit into the bigger picture, and what practical steps seniors can take to protect their benefits. This information is not just about money, it is about dignity, stability, and peace of mind during a stage of life when financial stress should not be constant. Take a moment to breathe and remember that you are not alone. Millions of seniors are navigating these same questions, and the system, while imperfect, is being pushed to respond to real needs. Understanding how it works is the first step toward making sure you receive the support you are entitled to. In the next part of this video, we will go deeper into who gets paid, how eligibility is determined under the revised relief plan, and what signs to watch for so you do not miss important assistance. Please stay with us because the information ahead could make a real difference in how you plan your finances in the months ahead. Now let's continue by focusing on the question many seniors ask first. Who actually gets paid under the revised relief plan, and how does this affect people receiving SSI, Social Security, retirement benefits, or both? Understanding this part clearly can help you avoid unnecessary worry and also help you recognize when support may be coming your way. For SSI recipients, eligibility for any additional relief is closely tied to income level, living situation, and existing benefit status. The revised relief approach places special attention on seniors who rely on SSI as their primary or only source of income. These are individuals who often have no pension, very limited savings, and few options to increase their income. Because of this, SSI recipients are frequently placed in the highest priority group when relief funds or benefit adjustments are considered. If you receive SSI only without Social Security retirement benefits, you are generally viewed as financially vulnerable under federal guidelines. That makes you more likely to be included when relief measures are designed to address rising living costs. In many cases, payments or support are issued automatically using the information already on file with Social Security. This is important because it means you usually do not need to apply again or take special action as long as your information is up to date. For seniors who receive both SSI and Social Security retirement benefits, the situation can be slightly more complex. Small increases in Social Security payments can sometimes reduce SSI amounts, which has caused frustration for many people over the years. One goal of the revised relief discussions is to prevent seniors from losing overall support simply because of technical adjustments. While the system has not fully changed yet, there is growing recognition that these interactions need to be handled more fairly so seniors do not feel punished for receiving modest increases. Another group that may receive support under the revised plan includes seniors who recently experienced changes in housing costs. Rising rent and property taxes have pushed many older adults into financial stress, even if their income has not changed. Relief programs connected to housing assistance, utility support, or cost of living adjustments are increasingly being aligned with SSI eligibility data. This means that if you qualify for SSI, you may also qualify for other forms of help designed to reduce monthly expenses rather than provide direct cash. It is also important to understand timing. Many seniors expect relief to arrive on a single date, like a regular benefit payment. In reality, revised relief payments and adjustments often roll out in phases. Some people may notice changes sooner, while others see updates later depending on how their benefits are structured. This does not mean you were skipped or forgotten. It often reflects the way different systems communicate with each other. One practical step every senior should take is making sure their personal information is accurate and current. Payment delays often happen because of outdated addresses, closed bank accounts, or changes in living arrangements that were never reported. Even if you have been receiving benefits for years without issue, it is still wise to review your information periodically. This simple step can prevent unnecessary stress when relief measures are implemented. Now let's talk about what seniors should realistically expect and what they should not expect. The revised relief plan is not designed to make anyone wealthy or erase all financial challenges. Its purpose is to provide stability, reduce pressure from rising costs, and prevent seniors from falling further behind. Any additional payments or adjustments are meant to support basic needs and protect long-term financial security, not replace income entirely. At the same time, seniors should be cautious about exaggerated claims. If you hear promises of guaranteed large payments for everyone or instant approvals without any conditions, those claims should be treated carefully. Real relief programs follow rules, timelines, and eligibility requirements, even when they are expanded or improved. Staying informed through clear explanations helps you separate facts from noise. For many seniors, one of the most valuable benefits of revised relief is not a single payment, but consistency. Knowing that your benefits are protected, adjusted responsibly, and supported by updated policies can bring peace of mind. Financial stress takes a toll on health, sleep, and overall well-being. Reducing uncertainty is just as important as increasing dollars. As we come toward the end of this discussion, it is worth reflecting on why these updates matter. SSI and related programs exist because society recognizes that older adults and people with disabilities deserve security and dignity. When costs rise faster than benefits, adjustments become necessary. The revised relief plan represents an ongoing effort to respond to real conditions faced by seniors every day. If you are feeling uncertain right now, that feeling is understandable. Change often brings questions. But understanding how the system works puts some control back in your hands. You do not need to know every technical detail. What matters most is knowing that support systems are being reviewed, that SSI recipients remain a priority, and that relief efforts are focused on protecting those who need help the most. Before we close, remember this: staying informed is one of the strongest tools you have. When you understand your benefits, you are better prepared to spot errors, avoid misinformation, and make decisions that protect your financial future. You have earned these benefits, and you deserve clear information about how they work. Thank you for spending this time with us today. We covered what SSI is, why the relief plan is being revised, what kinds of changes are being discussed, and who is most likely to receive support. Most importantly, we talked about how this information applies to real people living on fixed incomes. Please take care of yourself, stay attentive to updates, and continue seeking reliable explanations like this one. Understanding your benefits helps protect not just your income, but your independence and peace of mind. This knowledge matters, and it can make a real difference in your life moving forward.